Greetings, it's Vaygrim. Welcome to a Monday episode of Vaygrim's Chance. I put some carpet down. Beneath this carpet is actually a Ender IO painted block. It is a block of glowstone painted with smoky quartz. Now, why did I do this? Specifically because it hides a little bit better. Carpenter's blocks actually show up on the tooltip as carpenter's blocks. That is a painted glowstone block, but it looks the same on Wayla. And I kind of like that. I like being able to blend in like that. Yeah. So, I thought that was very, very cool, very interesting. Let's see. I put some carpet down. I'm not sure if I like. Whoops. I think I like it better like that, a little bit more square. And then basically it widens out here. You'll notice I have a line of stairs. I'm not dead set on this material. I might change the material under it. I am considering putting wood underneath these, but that would just be for this outside border. Usually when you actually have carpet going upstairs like this, it's actually not edge to edge. It actually stops a little bit. There is a border where you can see the natural material. It's just the way they do it. And I kind of like that look, but I do think this kind of goes with the walls. It blends into the walls a little too much. I might do something darker, like maybe great wood. I think it could be really cool looking to have that dark framed Actually, you know what? Hang on a sec. Let's just get some dark wood stairs. And let's do this. Yeah, I like the framing. Yes. That looks a lot better. Now, these stairs are not full blocks, which means they don't block light. So I have under them some of these blocks, which are actually, some of these painted glowstone trim. If you look, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way the stairs get lit a little bit better. Now that's not for the sake of stopping mob spawning, because mobs don't spawn on stairs. That is actually for the sake of just making them look better, so there's not a big dark blotch right there of shadow in the evenings. It's better lit. I've got little bits of painted glowstone trim down here along the edges. I've got parts of floor underneath the carpeting that are glowstone, painted glowstone, and it shines up through the carpet. All the way around through here, if you look, I turn on F7. No dark spots. No dark spots. I think, yeah, even back here, no dark spots. We have to go out here. Oh, there's the grid. And the benefit about doing the trim on the outside, I've got nice lighting right around the edge of the castle. So even at night, the castle will kind of glow and illuminate, which I think is cool. Next step is to actually get some of these colored quartz blocks. See if I can use those to paint some more glowstone so I can light the side up a little bit better. So it glows. It's a bit more luminous at night. I think that could be really cool. Anyway, let's turn the ugly grid off. I really do like how this is coming along. I think it's cool. I like this. These little insets. By the way, my friend Vexito's made a suggestion. What's this? Well, the throne room is going to be right up here. I'm actually going to have two nice big thrones side by side. One for me and one for my wife. And I am married in real life. And I'm going to put stairs. I mean, the stairs. What the heck? Ladders down here. Probably use some of the nicer looking, thicker ladders from carpenter's blocks and run them down here so there's actually an escape chute out. And what I'm even thinking about doing is putting a little bunker that intentionally sticks off the bottom of the island now that used to be underground, but it's now floating above ground. Put a little, like concrete bunker hidden under the ground that was actually the safety bunker. I think that could be really cool to do that. Still haven't decided what I want to use for flooring. on the second floor, do I want to have... Let's see. Let's get rid of those. Let's do... I think... Okay. I just want to get a feel for things right now. Let's... ran out. Great wood. Great wood, thank you. That is great wood. Okay. Now I do have one block center line. By the way, do you guys like this archway? I actually do kind of like it. I like that lentil, that stone lentil thing going across the top of the two. It's being supported by the two pillars. I like that look. I think it's very cool. If we do ooh, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Golly, I don't need a stack of chandeliers. What is it like? It's right here, and then right here. Yeah. I kind of wish it was bigger, but, you know. It does look kind of ostentatious. Ooh, you know what I could do? Hang on a sec. Chain? Chain, let's see. Let's do a bottom, a top, and a middle. Okay, I need to liquidate some space here somewhere. Where's the top? Whoops. Good grief. That's middle that way. Middle that way. Okay. Then we do middle. And then we do... that is way too bottom, way too low. Hang on a sec. Let's do... Can we do... Hey! That does work. There we go. Okay, perfect. Get a nice metal chain to hang our chandelier from. It's not right up against the ceiling. We could probably even bring it down one step further. Now we can do stuff like armor. No. There we go. It's called a knight statue. I want to put one there. I want to put one there. Oh, gosh. Coat rack, no. Galgadorian farmer. Oh, that's Steve's cart stuff. Earmuffs. Protects from mandrakes. That's funny. I should have made some of those. Let's see. Those and put them back. What else? Let's take a quick nap. Yeah. Okay, paintings. Paintings. Minecraft. There's a mod. What the? Thank you. I was about to say, what the heck? If I do... I know... I thought there were some larger paintings. I know that there are some tall, skinny ones. I think they're 2 blocks tall. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's try it right here. I think that'll be a good height. Do that one. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on a sec. Ah! Limit the selection. Yes. I don't know what it's a painting of, but, you know, hey, whatever. We've got 2 of them. Let's look at DecoCraft real quick. Wow, I completely messed that up. Okay, there we go. DecoCraft. Yep, large. Okay. Want to make sure you guys can follow along at home. Ironing boards, clotheslines. That is not going to do us very good. Tea set. Yeah, plates. Fancy. I want to use those in the dining room. I think it's going to look really cool. We can put down some bibliocraft tables. Nice light colored wood maybe. Put down some fancy place settings, some food. It will look awesome. Oh, you know what? That could be cool. I like that idea. Hang on a sec. Let's get one of the... No. Sun, wall, moon, wall. Get this. Oh, that's way too small. Let's put that up there. Put that right there. Now, once upon a time, I used to know the origin of these paintings, where the art came from, what they actually were inspired by when Mojang made these. Oh, that's 2 different ones. There we go. Actually, it kind of works out. The dark background is under the moon symbol. The light one is under the sun symbol. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go with it. Let's see. What else is there? There are toilet pipes. I have a lot of plans for this stuff, like we're going to do in the kitchen. I think that's going to be really cool. Okay, I thought there was actually a coat of arms that hung on the wall, like crossed swords or a way to hang a sword vertically on a wall, but I'm actually not seeing it. There's this, but that lays on the ground, sword ground. Name is self-explanatory. Yeah. I don't know. The suggestion has been made to actually make a graveyard somewhere. I think that would actually want to be within palace grounds. And I'm tempted to actually make that in the other courtyard because I don't actually have a better place for it as of now. We could make a small little corner that's got a couple of graves in it. Or put them in a couple of the different corners. You know, I think that would look really, really good. Rope, chain, honey, beer mugs, pilgrims and Indians. It's funny. I gotta put some of that in the bathrooms wherever I end up putting them. The bathrooms will not be public bathrooms. Let's see. Globes, I want to put those in the study. Wall mirror. Oh, goodness gracious, wooden blocks. Wow, I don't know. There is the fish trophy, the coveted fish trophy, but don't think that I want to put one of these in the study too. Dartboard, put a chessboard on a table, or checkerboard on a table. I think they could be really, really cool. Hydrants, I need to dot those about the city somewhere. I think they could be humorous. Okay, I think I was imagining it. Yeah, I don't see it here. There has been some stuff added in the recent version of DecoCraft, so there's probably going to be a lot that I haven't actually got access to right now. And we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. I actually think this is a really good front room, at least a start for a front room. I do think the walls could use a little bit more color. It would be great if there was a 3x3 painting. I thought there was. Let me look at Bibliocraft. Actually has paintings now, I think. Whoa. Oh, that's something we could do. Ooh, hang on a sec. I want to go see how those are made. Workshop. Let's go up here. Is there a... Yep, black trim pedestal. Black. Oh, we don't have any black wool. Wool. Get some of this. And then ink. What's that? That doesn't do it anymore. Okay. Wool. Let's see. Great wood planks. Block of smoky quartz. Let's get... Oh. I really don't have any of those made? Wow. There's a lot of staples that I'm running out of that I need to make. So we got 2 of those. Let's look at which kind of swords. Ooh, gold swords. Let's get that. Get that. Whoa. Got a couple of gold swords I have repaired sitting around. Go in here. Let me think, where do I want to put these? These even put out a redstone signal. You can have them trigger switches and stuff. Yeah, I think that could be cool. Do we want to get a couple more of these? Put them right there. Kind of tie it in. We can liquidate that. Let's combine those. Okay, it's starting to feel lived in to me. I think it'd be cool to have something over there. I just don't know what. I didn't think this was actually going to be a decoration heavy episode. I want to get a painting here. I just don't know what it is. You know what I'm going to have to do, I think, is look up oh, you know what? Showcases. That could look really cool. Get dark oak and put it on the wall. We could put stuff in them. That could be really nice for the trophy room. I thought there was actually a way to make custom paintings. Yeah, here we go. Oak painting triple tier. What does that mean? Quadruple tier. Double, single. Painting. Do these go on the wall? They do. Okay. I'm not sure I know what to make about that, but they do go on the wall. Let's get... No, they don't cross-connect or anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to dig around real quick and research the Bibliocraft paintings. I'll be right back. Okay, I have actually gone to the internet and asked it, requested information regarding... I wonder if I should make the stairs out of that. Nah. I wonder if I requested information on the painting system for Bibliocraft. It looks cool, but it does also look a tad complicated for me to get into it right now. So I'm going to research it for later. Let's see. I'm just getting a feel for how this is gonna look. I don't even need this column there. Kind of framing, you know. It's supposed to look like a sloped in, a curved in, or bell staircase. So it's wider at the bottom than it is at the top, but it's kind of hard to do those curves in Minecraft. So this is the nearest replication I can get on that. If you actually get farther back, it does look like it's a tier with a landing right here. Tier with a small landing. And I'm actually okay with that. So, straight jump up these stairs. Probably gonna do a wall right here. Thinking I'm actually gonna great wood smoky quartz. I have considered putting handrails up, but I do think that right now that is kind of... Oh. No. Bad. Yeah, I do think handrails would be interesting, but... Okay. So when I look up, the thing I'm trying to decide is, how big do I want this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that mean, wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 6. Ceiling gonna be there? Does that mean I'm going to pull that all the way across over to here? If that's the case, oh gosh. I do want a kind of a grand... Yeah, that's on 6. That's not even 6 blocks up. That's 5 blocks up. I do want a kind of a grand design on things, but this does mean, to a certain extent, that this is going to be the floor, or the second floor. Let's get that out. when you break one of these, every once in a while you get one of those back. It's the same block, but the NBT data is slightly different. I'll show you. Notice how my count didn't go up? I got one right there. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. Actually, this one I am. Oh, I'm not going to have enough. Which is why I have to do this. And then we can change it back. Boop. Okay. Wait a minute. Block of smoky quartz. Oh, that's right. Black frequency, that's dull, whatever stuff for the outside. I'm not going to use that. Great wood. There's the other block of smoky quartz. A lot of these dark colors get so similar to each other. They start to run together for me. And I can already tell you I don't like that. I would like to think that we could do some kind of a cupola design. Okay, let's get up here real quick. We're going to get... Oh, wait a minute. I need different tools that I don't have. Namely, I need my hammer. Crunch. Oh. Had it with me the whole time. Okay. We're going to kill these. Yeah, let's go with it. Wait a minute. Nope, don't like it. Let's go with that. What the... Let's... Oh, left click rotates. There we go. Jeez, okay. Now, if we do that, now none of these are going to cross connect, unfortunately. I can't remember if this problem actually gets solved in an updated version of Carpenter's blocks. I think it does. Or they update the chisel, which I will not have. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. Let's think about this differently. If I were going to do this... Oh, gosh. I wish you could get patterns like this on the sides. I mean, on the top and bottom. That would be super nice. But for as it stands right now... I got a crazy idea. Block of gold. A stack of those. Oh, that's a lot of EMC. 1.1 million. Let's get that. No. No. Not impressed with that so far. There we go. Thank you. I don't even know why I'm putting these things up here, because nobody's ever going to see it. It's going to be boxed in behind a ceiling, but it makes me feel better. Okay. We can put that 1 million EMC back. Let's get this and consolidate it. Turn that back into trim. Oh, much better. It's not just a roof. It's a little bit of a kind of a bump up, or a cupola. A dome, as it were. The only thing that would be better is getting... Does the glowstone trick only work on the full blocks, or does it work on the... Yeah, only works on the full blocks. Ah, well. We have some painted glowstone here. What I should do... Let's get one of these. Workshop. Come over here. Let's put this in there. Put those in there. And this will be the final finishing touch. I still have to figure out what I want to do with the ceiling. It would be really awesome if we could do a kind of a patterned ceiling, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. It would probably have to be forged microblocks. It's going to end up looking a little... But, get that. Turn it back into gold. I love gold. Okay. And then I can redeem these. I don't like having this dark dome. So in theory, that is entirely lit up, and we just got all that AMC back. Much better. It's not dark. I like it. There's going to be a wall that comes up. To meet things here. I suspect that there's going to be a slope down. Here. Whoa. Let's... Actually, we'll keep that. That'll slope down like that. Oh gosh. What am I doing? Yeah, something like that. It'll be the same way over here. So it gives a kind of a domed, kind of an arching feeling. I think I do like that. I wish the star pattern was a little bit more randomized, but I'm going to have to take what I can get. It is better than nothing. I definitely like this. I think it's looking really swanky. What's probably going to end up happening, though, is we're going to have, let's see, this right here. You will come around here. Oh gosh. Come on. There we go. So we'll come up the stairs on this top landing, and they'll be branching around here. You'll come to this point, and there's going to be 2 doors. Actually, no, it's going to have to be a little farther forward. There's going to be 2 doors. One right here, and then one right here. This door... Actually, no. I'll probably just do a door over here, and this will be a solid wall with some decoration. It'll be the same thing on the other side. And then basically there's going to be some private quarters. There's going to be the king and queen's quarters over here. And there'll probably be a private study kind of a thing or something, a private space for them to work. Or just to, kind of relax and entertain. A different study from what's going to be downstairs. This is actually going to be the throne room. So the throne room is going to have 2 doors at the back on either side. What this probably means is I'm going to have to get a sloping ceiling down to probably... about here. Nope, gotta pull that back some. This episode's gonna end up being longer than I thought it would be. Because you're gonna see the staircase, and I want you to get right about here, and bam! The ceiling is sloping up to that. And you see it's going to be going in steps. Not just a straight slope. It's going to be a slope, then a flat, slope, flat. And, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep the wood ceiling or go with this block or what. Still figuring that one out. But this does mean that the actual throne room would be about this long. Oh, gosh. There'll be try and see if we can make some kind of a tapestry across the back. We'll have a slightly elevated platform where the 2 thrones are. I think that's going to be really, really awesome. This does mean that this can be the study over here. This is going to be the trophy room. I'm actually going to make the dining room probably right over here. That's going to be the kitchen. And this is going to be the scullery / pantry space. The butler's quarters, things like that. Yeah. Might do a hidden servant's exit. I'm not sure. Maybe. Still figuring that one out. Anyway, I think we're going to have enough space for that. Then we're still going to have somewhere. Maybe. We do have space for a 3rd floor in here. But you got to figure out how I want to do it. We're going to have to probably start building the 2nd floor before we can even plan how we're going to get to the 3rd floor. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you're enjoying the development of the castle. It really is coming along. I'm going to spend I think pretty much all of this week working on the castle. Next week, I might take a break, 1 episode. We can go finish some stuff on the platform up there. Finished a couple of things in town, but all of this week's going to be the castle, so brace yourselves. I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.